Hello and welcome back. Hey, now this. Welcome back to
You
the
caught me off
HW.
guard with that
I
one.
know. Welcome back to the HWL Radio Sports Show, the number one sports show where we keep it real, no biased opinions, and we ain't bought or muzzled. And I'm here with the co-host.
Tony Ellis from Don't Stop Corporation. It's Tuesday, guy, March 13th, 2018. Today we're going to break down the NCAA March Madness East region. Starting off with your number one seed, Villanova, 30-4, and the biggest key they bring to the table is they've got a 77% from the free throw line, and they also have a strong player in Jalen Brunson. The Big East Player of the Year will be a problem in the Big East tournament as he was. He will be a problem in the NCAA tournament. A definitely number one pick in the NBA draft come this summer. Number two seed is Purdue, led by sophomore Carson Edwards, All-American. Purdue shooting a high 40% from the three-point line. They're going to be tough to deal with record 28-6. The third seed is Texas Tech, led by a veteran defensive team and a Big 12, so the Big 12 tournament presence. They're going to be tough to work with. Number three. Moving on to the East region, the fifth seed is West Virginia, very tough, led by senior guard Javon Carter. The sixth seed in the East region will be Florida. Florida is well-rounded, well-experienced, and they would made a big splash in the SEC tournament. The seventh seed is Arkansas with a record of 23-11, led by freshman Daniel Gafford. Is the only player on the team taller than 6'9". He will be an X factor. Alabama, number 9 seed, with a record of 19-15, also in the East region. They are led by Colin Sexton. You guys remember his name? Colin Sexton. He is one of the best guards in the country. He has been excellent down the stretch. And this guy here, I'm telling you, can be a lottery pick in the NBA, just a freshman. So expect big things from Alabama. Don't be surprised they upset one or two teams down the road. The 10th seed is from Indiana, Butler. Butler University is 20-13. And the Butler is known by their phrase, it's called the Butler way, because they find a way to get things done. They always find a way to get to the big dance. And they rely on the veteran leadership led by Taylor Martin. Tonight's game will be 11 seed against 11 seed. It's called a tying game, shooting game. St. Bonaventure plays UCLA. That game comes on at 7:30 tonight. St. Bonaventure is 25-7, and UCLA is 21-11. UCLA brings an 82.4 points game to the tournament. They're led by the big-time playmaker, Aaron Holiday. But the question with UCLA is they also give up 76.3 points per game, which may hurt them a little bit, but they can make a wave if they get some other playmakers to go along with Holiday. The 12th seed of the East region is Murray State. They're the Ohio Valley champ. The Rangers have won 13 games in a row. What you think about that, man? 13 games in a row?
No, they seem like they hot going into the.
They got real hot. I mean, they dominated the Belmont team in Ohio Valley.
Who? Yeah,
So they left
What teams did they beat that was big on this 13 run?
Ohio Valley. They played teams like Ohio University. Played teams like Drake, Central Michigan. But they led by a big-time senior guard, Jonathan Stark. He's an explosive scorer, and he takes over the building. He does everything. And they got another guard named Jay Morant, who's added a key ingredient to their winning formula. So they come from a strong conference, not strong as like Atlantic Coast Conference or Big East, but this is pretty strong basketball conference.
Okay.
The 13th seed is Marshall. They're a record of 24-10, also in the East region. They was the Conference USA champ. And big thing is they call them the Bicker Busters. And another thing about them, they average a nation high in 85 points a game. So they bring a lot to the table. And they got two guys who scored 20 points a game, and John Elmore and C.J. Birch. So
Man,
they
so
can
they
make a
bring a
splash.
40 to the table, guaranteed.
They bring a 40. They bring a 40 off the barrelhead. 40 off the barrelhead. Those two guys right there. So you can see why they average 85 points a game. I'm glad you picked that up right there because you got two guys get you 40, and you got two or three other guys talking about 100 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
So Stephen F. Austin, the 14th seed, with a record of 28-6, also scoring 81.7 points a game, and they're only giving us 68-point games in offense from the other team. So that might hurt them. It can hurt them. It can help them too. 68 points is not low, but it's not high either. So they're right in the middle. But the key with them, they got a balanced scoring attack. They got a guy averaging 16, a guy averaging 14, and a guy averaging 12. 16 is Shannon Bogus, 14 is Kevon Harris, and 12 points is Junior T.J. Holyfield. So that brings up, that's 81 points, a lot of points bringing to the table. The 15th seed in the East region will be Cal State Fullerton with a record of 20-11. They were the Big West champs, and they are shooting 47% from the field and also holding their opponents to 41.7 points from the field. So they shoot a high percentage, but they also give up a high percentage. So, and they shooting a low 33 points from the three-point line. So that may hurt them a little bit. And also averaging more than 14 turnovers. So if they don't turn the ball over, they might do fairly well in the tournament. They got to keep the ball in their hands. The 16th seed is LIU Brooklyn. 18-16, Northeast champs. They bring momentum with a 5-game winning streak to the tournament. What hurts them is they got a lack of size. They have no guy taller than 6'6", so that's going to hurt them a little bit, their size. And last but not least, the 16th seed in the East region will be Radford. It was the Big South champ, and what they bring to the tournament table is they won 7 games in a row, including a conference title. So that's going to be a big thing with them, 7 games in a row. That's the East region as we wrap up and get ready for Thursday. And again, the East region tonight, we have St. Bonaventure versus UCLA.
So who you think gonna win? So who you think gonna win that one? For the bettors.
UCLA smash them. They're smash. St. Bonaventure got a better record now. So if you're going by record, you go by St. Bonaventure. But conference play, UCLA smash them. Just for the simple fact they average 82 points a game. That's a lot of points per game.
So if they get beat, are they out of it, or it ain't even started yet?
It's done. It's done. It's over with. This tournament starts tonight. Kicks off tonight. I told you, baby, it's showtime tonight. It's the tournament. You got them 4 games. You got a game today. Then tomorrow, you got a game. Then you got a game tonight. UCLA plays St. Bonaventure. Then LIU Brooklyn play Radford. They play tonight too. Then tomorrow you have North Carolina Central.
All right. So what about well? Let's stick to the night. Who you think gonna win between them two?
I gotta go with Radford.
Why do you go with Radford?
Because you go back to what I said. Remember, Radford is averaging. They won 7 games in a row. They was the Big South champion, but they also got a record of 22-12. So LIU Brooklyn, they're 18-16. But they won 5 games in a row. But what's going to hurt them? They lack in size. They only averaging. They tallest guys no taller than 6'6". So that's going to hurt them a little bit. That size.
They're gonna have to be some shooting motherfuckers.
Yep. I got Radford tonight, and I got UCLA tonight. So start filling your brackets, guys. You're gonna follow through this thing tonight. Radford and UCLA. That's what I got tonight. The women's number 1 seeds. UConn was number 1 they won for their 12th national title. Notre Dame number 1 seed. They got 7 number 1 seeds in a row for Notre Dame. The only team from Indiana, IU and Purdue, didn't make it. And Mississippi State, also number 1 seed, that's your team. They 32-1. They play Saturday against Nicholas State. And then Louisville plays Friday against Boulder State. That's number 1 seed in the women's bracket.
Well, when the UConn play?
UConn plays Saturday at 11 o'clock. They play St. Francis. And then you got the other number 1 seed, Notre Dame, plays Friday in South Bend. They play CSU Northridge.
What was their record?
Colorado. Notre Dame is 29-3, and then CSU Northridge is 19-15.
How they beat
So you got a
Mississippi?
no, they didn't beat Mississippi. It was South Carolina State beat them.
No, I'm saying
I was South
how they ranked higher than Mississippi, and they got more losses and
what
shit.
you got? What you got? Two double seasons. I told you got Connecticut, Notre Dame, Mississippi State, and Louisville. So they got in each region. So Connecticut, they haven't lost a game, of course. Mississippi State only lost their one game. They was number 2 the whole season. And then Notre Dame only lost 3. But Notre Dame lost against 3 power teams. They lost against Baylor. They lost against Louisville. And they lost against UConn.
I don't give a damn. 3 is
So,
3. 3 losses is 3 losses, no matter who you lost against.
That's true. That's true. But you got to look at this though. I want to explain to you. You said, but he looked at the power of play. They look at if you lost against a weak team as opposed to against a strong team. That's how they base it. If you lost against a weak team,
they can base this off of kissing my motherfucking ass. Nigga, Mississippi is higher than the other damn team.
Yeah, Mississippi is good. 32-1. And I'm gonna tell you something though. They talking about if anybody can beat UConn, it's gonna be Mississippi State. Because a lot of people were saying,
it ain't gonna be Notre Dame. It ain't gonna be Notre Dame.
Mississippi State.
UConn. No, I said UConn ain't gonna. Notre Dame ain't gonna beat UConn.
No. They won't beat UConn. No. They will not beat UConn. UConn got some shooters, and they get 2 All-Americans and 1 second team. First team All-American.
And they 3 big team losses.
That's true. They ain't gonna beat UConn. I'm gonna be honest to you. I see Mississippi State and UConn in the national title game because. Remember, you was upset they lost the game, Mississippi State. Remember, you made a point about that.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what, though? I think it was good for them because now they came back to it down to earth. Because sometimes it's kind of comfortable to the tournament undefeated because you're playing on eggshells. So when you get to the loss, it kind of brings you back. So with them, I think that's going to help them, believe it or not.
Definitely in the final.
In the final, that's what I said. So. Back to UConn, back to Mississippi State, that loss going to help them. Had they not lost, I think it would have hurt them because everybody's itching to get them. UConn is different. UConn is used to going in there undefeated. They had so many national titles where they was undefeated the whole. They had at least 7, 8 titles where they was undefeated, so they used to it. They used to going and walking on eggshells. They used to coming out finished with a national title 34-0, 35-0, 31-0. That's something they used to. They're accustomed to it. It's not going to hurt them. But a team like Louisville, team like Mississippi State, team like Notre Dame going there undefeated, you're walking on eggshells.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like college basketball wrap up for tonight.
So go ahead and shoot the shot.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Be good to yourself and well to others. And tonight, don't forget, tune in to the March Madness for the first game. Thank you.
All right. And there you have it. Another great show at HWL Radio Sports. Go over to HWLRADIO.COM. Download the music app. Like, share, subscribe over at YouTube, HWL Radio Sports. And like I always say, hit my motherfucking music and I'm out.